It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Yeah. No, you do it.
We're joined by Clint Bowyer, the driver of the number 07 Jack Daniels Chevrolet, to kick off our press conference availability here this afternoon. Ninth in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series points, and also the leader of the point standings in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Clint, why don't you talk a little bit about how things have gone out there for you today so far, what you're looking at this weekend at Dover in both races, and then as far as the chase itself, how things are looking for you guys after one race.
Yeah, so far so good. We had a good qualifying practice there. The car seems to be pretty fast, so excited about that. It's been a long time since we've qualified good with our Cup cars. We've really been trying to, hone in and focus on qualifying, getting ourselves qualified better so we can race better. And we knew we had to pick our game up in this chase, and that's just one of the areas that we need to do that. So looking forward to, hopefully having a good lap here and starting towards the front of this thing. And this is a good track for us. I really enjoy racing here at Dover. It's a lot of fun to race on, very challenging, and just a lot of fun. So looking forward to the weekend.
We have questions for Clint Bowyer. We've got wireless mics for you. Please raise your hand. Let us know you've got some. Give us your name and affiliation, and we'll start off with Reagan.
Reagan Swan, NASCAR.com. Clint, during the chase, how do you maintain your sanity and not just completely freak out and crack and go postal?
Oh, well, I hope that doesn't happen. Now, you just, it's fun to race and be a part of this chase. You're so busy with racing and trying to win that championship, you don't have time to focus or let any of those distractions come in. So, as a race car driver and staying focused, staying honed in at the task at hand, I think it's a lot easier, because of the exposure, because of the attention. Everything is all about that championship and nothing else you have time for.
Bob Pockers, NASCAR scene. Clint, I don't know if you heard, but Kansas Speedway got their casino, which means that they'll be asking for a second Cup date there. What are your thoughts, and were you really interested in what was going to happen there?
Oh, absolutely. Really excited about the announcement of bringing in the casino to Kansas Speedway. I mean, obviously that's my home. That's where I call home, and to see what Kansas Speedway's brought to that whole area with the Legends shopping part and I just think that everything, the Great Wolf Lodge, Cabela's, everything that's out there is because of Kansas Speedway, and I think bringing in the casino is just going to be another asset to already an awesome place to go. So looking forward to being a part of that, and hopefully staying there someday. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Jim Noble, FSN, just got here, so I apologize if you already covered this, but the way Kyle went last week, do you still consider him, or did you ever consider him the front runner, and has that changed after just one race of the chase?
You guys have gave up on Kyle already? One bad week and you dumped him. No, that was a bad week, though. God, man, I felt bad for him. But, I think he's still going to be a front runner. He's still going to run up front. But, let's face it, he's a little bit of a time bomb. But, before the explosion, it sure is a good ride.
Other questions for Clint Bowyer?
Can you think of any time that you lost your cool last season and maybe said some things to your crew members that you regret?
Oh, about every week. Yeah, I mean, there's no, you got to you check your emotions at the door when you pull in, to the tunnel of these places. It's, it's a hard business to be a part of. It's very serious. There's a lot of pressure, on everybody, and they're going to fire back at you, and you got to be able to take it. But it's a family. You race with each other so much week in and week out throughout the year, and you're together so much. You got to be able to take that and take it in stride, and know that they don't mean it, and go on.
Hey, Clint, going back to Mr. Time Bomb there,
Now, easy now. I was just teasing a little bit, so don't put me under here. I don't want to do a bunch of media all week over this deal.
Fair or unfair that he had the opportunity to test tires at Atlanta this week?
What's that?
Is it fair or unfair that he had the opportunity to test tires at Atlanta this week?
Oh, didn't even know he did. I don't know. Whatever. I guess I wish everybody would have been able to go to Atlanta rather than go to Charlotte this next week. Obviously we've been there, and I think a tire test would have been a lot more appealing to going to Atlanta, where we haven't been for a while.
Biffle, there's a lot of talk about momentum now, and you certainly last year when you won at New Hampshire, you came here and there was all this talk, and you guys, I think, rode away from momentum, certainly pretty much all throughout the whole chase, and we're right there. How much of this business is there a mind game that goes on inside yourself and with your team?
I definitely think so. I mean, I think confidence is a huge part of this sport, and definitely Biffles has got that back, and they're running good week in and week out, and success breeds more of that, more of the same. So I think they're on like you said, a good wave right here they're riding, and hopefully they can ride it throughout the chase like we did last year. I mean, once you get that, we got that first win. That was our first win together ever. And that was just a huge sigh of relief. It was a huge momentum builder. Got the ball rolling, and we were able to keep the ball rolling throughout the chase. But aside from that, it was just huge boast of confidence, and knowing that you're gonna, you got the cape on when you go back the next week.
Jay Pennell, HardcoreRaceFans.com. Could you talk about now that the chase has started, how your focus has changed running for both championships?
Yeah, I mean, obviously racing for 2 championships is a heck of an opportunity, and you owe it to both teams to give 100%. I mean, you get stretched pretty thin here, but there's a lot going on. I mean, there's no way getting around it, and where else can you go and race for 2 championships at this level and have a chance at it? So just looking forward to the opportunity and a challenge.
This may be a little unfair, but I'll ask it anyway. If you could pick, you'd probably pick, would you pick the championship or winning at Kansas? Which would be a bigger deal for you? I guess a championship, but I mean,
Kansas would be fun, but sorry, Kansas, I'm going after the championship.
Yeah, but it would be close, right?
No.
Kansas
is one race. Championship's the whole year. I mean, that's what you work, the whole year for. But can I win the next year at Kansas?
It's up to you, man. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, I thought you knew something I didn't there. Had a little inside scoop.
Other questions for Clint?
Thanks, guys.
Clint.